Let's now shift our focus to Nepal. Is Nepal going the pro-monarchy way 17 years after it became a fully fledged democracy? Rising pro-monarchy protests coupled with a huge reception received by King Gyanendra on his return clearly seem to show that the country is once again swaying towards monarchy. The country's failures in democracy comes to focus. Here's more.
A sea of supporters outside Kathmandu's Tribhuvan International Airport as the former King Gyanendra Shah returns to the capital after 2 months. Pro-monarchy individuals put the number present at 400,000. A more conservative report said more than 10,000 turned out. This was preceded by bike rallies with hundreds participating, calling for a return of Hindu monarchy.
We are here to give the king our full support and to rally behind him all the way to reinstating him on the royal throne.
A member of the Hindu nationalist Rashtriya Prajatantra Party posted on X that he could feel the winds of change that moves to restore the monarchy and scrap federalism had taken off. Nepal has had all of 13 governments since it became a republic in 2008. That's 13 governments in 17 years. There's no end either to power games and political wrangling at the top. There are signals now of the voting public drawing the line on personal ambitions as the people gain little of the fruits of democracy.
The country faces instability, prices are high, people are jobless, and there is a lack of education and healthcare facilities. The poor are dying of hunger. The law applies to the public, but not to politicians. Now we are awakening in every household to re-establish the monarchy, which may bring relief to the people.
It's been a series of twists and turns on the nature of government in Nepal over the last few decades in particular. Nepal had been an absolute monarchy for 240 years. In 1990 though, after a series of mass protests, King Birendra agreed to transition Nepal to a constitutional monarchy, sharing power with an elected parliament. But people remained unhappy with the monarchy. Crown Prince Dipendra, reportedly intoxicated, killed his family members before turning the gun on himself. Dipendra himself died 3 days later and Gyanendra, his uncle, became king, dissolving all political parties. Gyanendra imposed a state of emergency in 2005 to take control of the government. 7 political parties joined hands. Protests erupted demanding a complete end to the monarchy. Gyanendra bowed to pressure and reinstated parliament in 2007. And in 2008, the newly elected Constituent Assembly voted to abolish the monarchy. Nepal became a federal democratic republic. 17 years on, even alongside a visible support for return of the monarchy, the political leadership rubbishes the idea, firmly calling monarchy a thing of the past in Nepal. But there's no refusing the fact that the winds are blowing. 17 years of political instability and corruption are having their say. These may be early signs, but is there another big twist coming?
Rashtriya Prajatantra Party, which is the 5th largest party in the parliament, is at the forefront of all the pro-monarchy protests across the country. In addition to the reinstating of constitutional monarchy as quote-unquote guardian of the state, Rashtriya Prajatantra Party also demands the scrapping of the provincial structures and to only keep 2 tiers of the government, central and the local. The increase in the pro-monarchy protests across the country has raised concerns in the parliament and among all the mainstream political parties. Prime Minister K.P. Sharma Oli has criticized this movement and has called on the former king to respect the establishment that was set in 2008. Saloni Murarka for WION World is One in Kathmandu, Nepal.